Hello, everyone. Whew. Thank you, Father, for another day. Welcome back. Welcome, welcome. Listen to me, welcome back. This is a live video. It's been a minute since I have been live. It is actually, I don't know what time it is, but it is actually, whoops. I'm sitting here at my craft table. I don't, it's been a minute, like I said. If you are tuning in, please say hi. Let me know where you're from. I'm just sitting here at my table. I hope all is well with everybody. I hope everybody is doing okay. Hello, Judy Johnson. How are you? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank y'all so much for joining me. I'm just going to do a quick tutorial. Hello. How are you? I'm going to just say Glenn because I can't pronounce that first name. I'm just going to say Glenn. So, hello, Glenn. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank y'all so much for joining me. Hey, how are you, New York? Hello. Hey, Ray. How are you from New York? Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I have not done a live in some years, I think. I think it's been a minute since I've done a live. But anyway, I'm coming because I just want to show a quick tutorial on some rings. I used to do this all the time. I used to do my lives and I would do some tutorials. But this is some Stretch Magic cord. And this is the 1mm. I buy this all the time. This is amazing. And I'm just going to show one of my stretch rings that I create. So y'all gonna have to bear with me. Ugh. I am gonna be truthful though. I don't like doing lives. I never have. I used to do them a whole lot, but when I have to be in the front of the camera talking and showing my face and let just everybody seeing me. A lot of times when I do my videos, if you follow me on YouTube, you will know that most of the time the videos that I do, I always just show my hands. I don't like being in the front of the camera. And I guess that's just something that I have to get past, right? And I used to do it a lot, all the time. Anyway, I know y'all ain't here for that. But I'm going to show you how to make and create. And you may already know how to do this. These are some really small rings that I create. Really small. And these two are the same. And so I'm going to show y'all how I do that. Now I have some beads that I purchased from Amazon. Don't beat me up, because sometimes people get upset because I don't put in, they be asking me for a number. I purchased these from Amazon. I'm going to open it up so y'all can see what they look like. It's a lot of small, look like glass crystal beads in many different sizes. And I'm thinking, I don't know the name of these, like the name of the company, but it's spelled L-A-O-P, Lapat beads. Anyway, it's 800 in here, and it's crystal glass beads. And so I'm just gonna make a ring using these. You get a few different sizes. You get 4, 6, 8, and 10, 12 as far as the sizes. And we're going to use some stretch cord. Now, whenever you make and create your bracelets, never throw away your stretch cord, okay? You will also need some really small spacer beads. These are going to be small. You probably won't be able to see these, but these are going to be the beads that I put they real little. I'm gonna try to bring it up to the camera, but you're not gonna really, hopefully y'all can see what that look like, that right there. I go to Hobby Lobby and I buy these from Hobby Lobby. They come in like a little, like a tube. They come in a tube. And you get about 100 to 200 in that tube. And you're gonna need, let me see, I think you're gonna need about 4 for a ring. The one thing that I do like about these rings is that they are, it's on a stretch cord, so it will fit anybody's finger. So when you make them, whether you're making them for yourself or you make them for a giveaway, these make really good. If you do, like if you're doing a craft event, these would be really good to give, or somebody could just buy one. They're really good. See, I even have the spacer beads on the side. These are, and these you can purchase at Michael's and Hobby Lobby. These are the spacer beads. I think these are 3mm spacer beads. I'm hoping y'all can see that. They're real little. So they would go on the side of the ring. And then you just have these real small ones. And the ring itself is going to be one solid color. It's not going to be anything with a bunch of colors in it. But whenever you make your stretch bracelets, don't throw away your cord. Always keep your cord, okay? Keep your cord. I never throw away my stuff. Now this right here, I just recently cut. But I'm gonna have to cut this again, because I'm not gonna be using all that because I'm making a ring. And I hope y'all are doing well. I hope everybody, we are all trying to survive in this world with what is taking place, right? Because there's a lot taking place right now in this world. and finances between working, making your money, trying to keep your lights on, trying to pay your bills. It's a lot. It's a lot. And if you truly understand and can relate to what I'm saying, it's definitely a lot. Hello, good morning, Kate Crafts. How are you? Thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate it. So, hello, good morning, Loving Creations. Thank you so much for joining me. So I'm just going to show y'all how to make and create a ring real quick. So I got my Stretch Magic cord for those of you who are just popping in. I have some 3mm spacer beads. And then I have, these are 3mm spacer beads. And then I have some smaller spacer beads that I purchased from Hobby Lobby. Because I know we love to go to Hobby Lobby, right? Hobby Lobby be having them sales. Hobby Lobby be having them sales, y'all. And this is the kit. I purchased this kit right here from Amazon. I'm thinking it was $14. But you get the size 4, 6, 8, and 10 beads. And I'm just going to be making a ring from what's in this kit, okay? So, my hands, y'all, because I had put lotion on my hands. And all right, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the bead in the middle. So the bead that's in the middle, that's the bead that I'm going to put on first, which is this one. That's the top bead, okay? So I'm going to put that on first, and then I'm just going to build it. So I'm going to go with one of these 10mm. Like I said, they're 10mm. I'm going to go with one of these first. So I'm going to put that through first, okay? You know, I'm thinking, you know what? I should not have cut this cord, but it's going to be what it's going to be. I'm going to have a hard time trying to tie this. Now when I think about it and I look at it, I don't even know. What did I just do with that piece? The other piece that I just had. Is this it? No. I'm going to have to cut another piece of cord, y'all. Forgive me for that. The one thing about me is when I do every time I make and create something, right? I have had to learn over the years that it's better to have it. It's better to have it. See, there I go. Anyway, I have had to learn on my journey that when you are making and creating things, sometimes you have to have more, and then sometimes you have to have less. But this is one of them cases where I have to have more. You see, I always stretch my cord. I have been my cord away after I cut it from my stretch bracelets. Never thought. Yes, don't throw your cord away. Keep your cord, because you can make a ton of these rings, a ton of them, okay? So don't throw away your cord. Keep a lot of your stuff. I keep everything. I never throw stuff away. And the reason why I say keep a lot of your stuff is because even when it comes down to your beads, you know how sometimes when you use your beads and then you may have one or two of those little beads left that's on the string, right? Keep them, because you can add them in. It can be a bead soup ring. It could be a bead soup necklace, bracelet. Keep them. You know, don't toss them out. Don't throw them away, because you don't know what you could use them for. I have stuff like this. This right here. This is a bag of buttons and beads, and I don't throw my stuff away. I keep it. I hold on to it. because you just never know what you're going to need it for. Okay? It could be an idea that you don't have right now, but then something later will come and you'll be like, oh man, I've got rid of those. No, hold on to it, because you can always replenish. Good morning, Diva. How are you? Thank you so much for joining me. You can always replenish and reuse it, okay? So we are making a ring, and I want to tell y'all, I'm a talker. So if you on here, you're going to hear me talk, because I do talk, okay? I talk a lot. I do. Sometimes I have to say, shut up, Joyce, and just do what you're supposed to do. But I do talk a lot. So anyway, I'm using a 10 millimeter bead. We're going to put this on, and then we're just going to build it. And as a matter of fact, I put my 10 millimeter bead on, okay? I'm going to take and put one of my jump rings. I mean, listen to me, jump ring, spacer beads, boop. One of my spacer beads on, which is that. I hope y'all can see that. You can find these little small spacer beads. You can find these at Hobby Lobby and Michael's and Amazon, okay? I'm just going to put one on one side like that. So you got your bead, and then you got that spacer bead. Now I'm going to come here, and I'm going to try to figure out, sometimes you have to count your beads, okay? I'm going to count, I'm going to put 3, and then I'm going to add one of my gold beads. So I'm going to put 3. These are really little. They look like they about, let me see. Yeah, these are really little. They look like they are about 3 millimeter. They might be smaller than that. Let me see if I can get the cord. Yeah, I can get the cord on there. Yay! So it does fit. Okay. And always make sure that whenever you are making and creating your stretch bracelets, please make sure you stretch your cord. Okay? If you do not know that, sometimes we just don't know, because I had to learn that myself on my journey. I had to learn to pre-stretch my cord, because if somebody buys something from you, over time, that bracelet, it stretches. So just make sure that whenever you are doing anything with stretch cord, that you pre-stretch it. So as you can see, I got 2 beads and that spacer bead, and I'm going to add one more bead. Now, this take me a little time, y'all, because I hope everybody can see what I'm doing. Good morning. Happy Sunday, Gloria. Thank you so much. Thank y'all so much for joining me. I greatly appreciate it. Good morning, everybody. So that's the third one. So I have the 10 millimeter, then I have the spacer bead, then I have the 3 small beads. Now I'm going to add on one of these really small spacer beads, but this is in the color gold. So let me show y'all. You see that? Now the reason why I say you have to count your beads is because you want to make sure that the ring that you create will fit. You don't want it to be too small, and you don't want it to be too big. It's not going to be perfect because it's a stretch ring, okay? But you just want it to fit. And these rings will fit anyone's finger. They will fit anyone's finger, okay? So now I'm going to add on 3 more of these small ones. And I'm hoping y'all can see, because I know I'm a little ways back on the camera, but I wanted to make sure that my whole head was in it. So now I got that. Let's see. See that? So now I got one on I got that spacer bead, that gold spacer bead in there. And then I'm going to add 2 more. 2 more, that's 1. And then I'm going to add another one. And then after that one, I'm going to go back and add another spacer bead. Okay, that's what it's looking like so far. And now I'm going to add another one of these on. They're real small, y'all, so bear with me. We're going to, once I'm done, you're going to be able to see the actual results because everything is so little. And thank y'all so much for thumbsing up the video. I greatly appreciate it. So now I'm going to add 3 more. Just drop that. So 3 more on. Okay. So that's 1, 2, and 3. And just think you can, like I said, if you're doing any type of, if you're going out and you're going to like a festival or something like that. Okay. So that's 3 more that I've added. I'm going to add on another one of these. I think for this ring, I'm going to add on 3 more. So in between each one of the small beads, I am adding a spacer bead. Wait a minute. You don't even have to use the spacer beads if you don't want to. But I use the spacer beads to give the ring a more fashionable look. Look, I'm having a hard time with this one. I can't even get that through there. Sorry, y'all. I was doing good up until this point. Now, there it is. Got that one on. These holes are so small, I need a magnifying glass when I'm doing this, because the holes are really little, and my area I'm in right now, I don't have a whole lot of light to really see. So this is coming together. Okay. I'm going to add on 1 more. And then let me see. I see that everybody is, people, y'all get up. Y'all get up. Y'all like me. If you like me, I am an early riser. I start my day at between 2 and 3 in the morning. And I've been on this 2 and 3 in the morning journey for many years, okay? I can't sleep past a certain time. I do go to bed early. Wait a minute, where is this? There it is. Okay, so this is what we have so far. Now, I gotta go back in here because I have to have, I need another one of those spacer beads. I do have one right there, but I don't like how it looks. So just bear with me, y'all, while I go in and find another spacer bead. One that will fit what I'm doing. It don't look like I have any, but I should. I should have at least 1 more. this one? Let's see. Golly. These little small beads. Yeah, I think I got some on this side. Yeah, here go one. Yay! I think this is too big. Yeah, that's too big. I have one right here. Yay! I did find another one. Is that the right size? Yep. Found it. So I'm going to slide this on. And then I'm going to slide on 3 more of these. Because we want to see the end result of this ring, right? I'm usually up by 4. I love the stillness and quiet. Yes, absolutely. You know what though? Oh, she said, wait a minute, I'm sorry. I lost a comment. I couldn't sleep. It's 5:15. I'm in Texas. Oh, you're in Texas. All right. Awesome. You couldn't sleep. Miss Gloria says, I'm usually up by 4 and I love the stillness. Yup. Yup. Me too. But yeah, I don't, I shouldn't say I shouldn't sleep because I do sleep, but I sleep in parts. I don't, my brain, y'all, my brain be moving, and I can't lay in the bed for too long. And I've been like this for some years now, since I've been going through menopause and all that other stuff that we women go through. And I'm just, wait a minute, I can't find, there it is. All right, y'all, we're getting closer and closer to this being done. I think we may be right real close to it, y'all. Look, see? She say, Miss Diva say, yes, love the stillness and quiet as well. Yeah. Because ain't nothing going on and your house is quiet. Your house is quiet. So yeah, I think this might be the last. I don't think. Let me see something. Oh yeah, we just about done. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna come here and I'm gonna put on this last one, which is this. That's the last jump spacer bead. Why do I want to keep calling them jump rings? I don't know why I want to keep calling them jump rings. And I'm gonna put that right here. Put that on. And I'm gonna show y'all what I have. That's this. I hope y'all can see. So basically what I did was I did 3s, and then in each 3, I did 1 gold bead, okay? And so it's like, how many? 1, 2, 1, 2, it's 5. So it's 5 sets of 3s. Wait a minute, 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah. 5 sets of 3s, and then I used 4 spacer beads, and then I have another spacer bead that I put up at the top, that flat one. And now we're going to tie it together, and then we're going to see how it looks on. So I'm going to tie it together. Now let me see, because I don't, yeah, this will fit. Now the only thing that I get scared when I'm making these rings sometimes is it popping, because sometimes I will pop the cord, because I might be tying it too hard, so I might pop the cord, and that's okay if I pop the cord, because I can just make another one, right? So you want to tie it, and then you want to do that with it. Now wait a minute, y'all. It did something that I wasn't expecting, so I got to redo it because the cord got jammed. All right, wait a minute. Let's try this again. Tie it. The cord got jammed inside the, wait a minute, inside the other bead. So I'm tying it. Yeah, it's moving, it's getting, wait a minute, y'all, it's getting jammed because the beads are so small. Wait a minute. I'm gonna get this. You know that, right? I'm gonna get this. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put it right on this because I need something to hold it while we got hot. I needed something to hold it while I tied the knot in it. So I'll put it right on that dowel. And if y'all have any ring manuals or dowels, get yourself one when you're making these rings so that you can have something to hold it while you do what you need to do. There it is. Shoot, it thought it was going to get me, and I got it. So I'm tying it as tight. Now watch I pop it. I'm trying not to pop it. But anyway, look. So this is it. Look at this. Look at it. Look at it. So this is the ring. Okay. Now I tied it once. Let me see if I can tie it again. I'm going to put it back on here. Because this will definitely keep it from moving around and rolling around and all that stuff. And I'm going to tie it one more time. Boop. Just like that. Okay. Now I'm going to take it off. And that's what we have. And you can make these in many, 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 many colors. Do not throw away your stretch cord, okay? Save it. So these scraps right here that I'm getting ready to cut off, save it. All right, so I'm going to take my pliers. And before I do that, let me just go in and give this an extra pull. There you go. Now, I don't want to do it too much because I don't want to mess it up. Hello, Judy Johnson. How are you? Thank you so much. Hello, Gloria Crawford. Thank you so much. You don't need to glue it. You know what? Let me say this when it comes to the gluing part. If you want to use a little bit of glue, you can. That's completely up to you. I don't use no glue, but that's just me. Everybody have their own way when it comes to making and creating things that works for them. I don't use no glue. But if you want to, you can. All right, I'm not going to tell you not to, but I really don't use glue. Not when I do my stretch bracelets. Now they say use the glue to keep it from coming loose. But the way I tie my knots, it's not coming loose. And the only way it'll come loose is if I make it too tight and it pop. Okay, so if you want to use the glue, you can. I'm not going to tell you not to. I'm just going about how I do things, because the way I do things, it doesn't work for everybody. Okay, everybody may not be happy with just tying it. You want that extra security, you can use glue if you want to. Okay, I'm going to say that. And then I'm just going to come here and boop, cut that off. And of course, y'all know sometimes you have some strands, right? I'm going to see if I can pull this through. I probably won't be able. Ooh, wait a minute. Able to get that through. Ooh, I got it through. Ooh, I got it through. Hold, y'all. I only tied it twice, okay? I did get it through that hole. Look at our ring. Let me show y'all. This is absolutely cute. So you got that big bead right there on the two sides of that big bead. You got the flat spacer beads. In between, you got the 5 rows. I did 5 rows of the threes. Okay, 5 rows of the 3mm beads. They're really, really small. And then you see that? And you want to end at the top. Okay, you don't want to end down here. You want to end at the top because you want to make sure that your string can go through that bead right there, that large bead. That's what you're trying to accomplish. My design said, "What's happening, Joyce?" Hey, beautiful, how are you? Thank you so much for joining me. You say, what's happening is I was making a ring. You just popping into the live, Ladybug. Thank you so much for joining me. She says super glue turns brittle and breaks, has been my experience. Hey, but that's what I mean. I mean, if you use any glue at all that you feel like you have to put on the end of it, how about, let me show you. Let me show you. Now, excuse my background, all right? Don't judge me. And don't judge me, all right? I'm going to get out the chair for a minute. Okay. Now, if you feel like you have to use some type of glue, you can use tacky glue. Now, if you use tacky glue, because I use this is amazing. If y'all don't know anything about this is one of the best, excuse me, glues ever. This is amazing. Okay. I use this on everything. When I say everything, everything. Okay. So if you have to use any glue, take a little bit of the tacky glue and put it on there. I experience also, hey Raymond, I hope I spoke to you. How are you? Can I, oh yeah, you can see it. Let me put it on. Yeah, the ring. That's the ring. Let's see. Boing. There you go. You see it? That's it right there. Now, what I do want to say is that if you want this smaller, you just take more off. You use lesser beads. But this ring will fit this finger. Let me show you. Your thumb finger, this finger. Now, it'll only fit 3 fingers. This one, and this one. But nevertheless, it'll fit, okay? But that's what it looks like. Is it coming off? We can get ready to do the shake test. Is it coming off? And I'm not holding my hands no certain way. Just like, look, this is not coming off, okay? That's the shake test. So we give this ring from Stretch Cord, what we give it? 100%, okay? It's different, it's unique, and you can make these and you don't have to worry about sizing, because when you're making any kind of ring, especially when you're using wire, you have to worry about it being sized. So that means that it has to perfectly fit somebody's finger, right? But if somebody wants you to make them some of these, then you can make them some of these and you will know that it will fit. You don't always need their ring size, okay, to make these, because it's made from a stretch cord. So that means that when they put it on, and you can make multiple ones, okay, multiple ones using many different sizes, and y'all gonna have to excuse my hands because they are ashy, of beads, okay? See that? Wait a minute, let me put some lotion on my hands, y'all. It says, wait a minute. You say, sorry, the one you were wearing cute. Oh. Wait a minute, let me put a little bit of lotion because my hands are a little, just a tad bit ashy. I don't do nails too much. I do nails on certain occasions, but not really, only because I cannot grip my wire with long nails. I love beautiful nails, but for me, they don't really work. So if you have any beads that's big like this, something big and large, you can still make and create the design, okay? I just wanted to come to show y'all how to make this because I did get a question about this some time ago. It may be a minute because sometimes I don't always get a chance to get to my comments because, you know, I be living. I got to work and trying to survive and all of that. So, yeah, so here is our ring, y'all. Yay. And you can put it, and you can add it in with other rings. You can make a stackable ring collection. These are really pretty, really fun, different and unique. And you don't see this a lot. You don't see this a lot at all. And you know, you can also, for those of you who like to wear gemstones, you can use stretch cord to make gemstones too, but I know a lot of people say copper is better when you're using gemstones. But the sky is the limit, okay? The sky is the limit when it comes to you creating things. Remember that. He said, they all look great. Loving Creations say they all look great. Wait a minute, hold up. Okay, they all look great. Love it, easy and fast. Yup, easy and fast. Yes, I can't do nails either, Diva. I make jewelry. Nope, no nails for me, y'all. Diva says they're all cute. Thank you so much. Now you can go and make and create your own. Gloria Cross says, I think I will make some. Yes, go and make plenty. And Cat's Crab said, love them. Yes, go and make plenty. You're going to fall in love with this, okay? You're going to fall in love with this design. And I was actually thinking about making and creating one from these big balls. Now, I don't know if y'all saw that video of the haul that I did last week. I did a haul last week where let me show you, where I created these. Somebody asked me if they were heavy. These bracelets do have weight because of what they're made out of. They are made with acrylic beads. But I was even thinking about making a ring with this color. I wonder what that would look like. It's big, but everybody don't like big. I love big jewelry. I love big gaudy jewelry, like stuff that's really big. A lot of the stuff that I do here on this platform is small, but I do like really different, big, large, exotic stuff, okay? Like stuff that's different, okay? So I was thinking about making one with that, but I'm not gonna do that right now. Yep, I'm not gonna do that right now. This is a 20 millimeter bead. It's acrylic, 20 millimeter acrylic bead. It's pretty large. And I was thinking about doing it, but I don't. I'm deciding against it. But y'all, this is our end result for our ring. So this what it looks like. Hey, good morning, Crochet. Good morning from Florida. Oh, wow. Thank you so much for joining me. Yes, Diva. Yes. Unique and different and outside of the box. And it'll be something, and you won't have to worry about anybody else having what you wear because guess what? You made it. So you don't have to worry about other people walking around with the same jewelry that you have on. And that's the, thank you so much, Queen. Thank you so much. Yep, you don't have to worry about anybody having what you're having or wearing what you're wearing because you made it. And I give full permission. Any videos that y'all see me do here on this platform, recreate, make whatever you like. I have a lot of how to make DIY videos. Whatever you see, make and create. Okay, you have my permission to recreate it and make it. Sometimes I know some people be wondering if it's okay. It's okay because I give full permission. Okay, if I didn't want the items that I make on this platform form for people to be able to reproduce, then I wouldn't show it, because some of my designs that I do, I don't show to everybody. Now I do have a membership. I have a members exclusive idea membership, and those ideas that's in that membership are exclusively only to the people who are in there. So if you are a member of the membership, you get some awesome ideas. You know, you'll learn how to make and create some phenomenal pieces. Okay, everything I do I don't always show, but nevertheless, whatever I do, I give full permission. So you don't have to worry about saying, well, if I do this job, just do it. You can do it because I give permission. Okay. So, yep. So I done ran out of words. I don't have nothing else to say. I don't have nothing else to say. Gotta get ready for church. Okay, you have a wonderful and amazing day. Have a blessed day, everyone. Thank you so much, Miss Gloria Crawford, for joining me. I greatly appreciate it. I might crochet, but I always tweak and I make it into, yes, if you crochet, add some beads into it. Add it. I'm gonna tell y'all something. Now, I'm not going to say that this is true for everybody, but don't be afraid to try different things, because you don't know which one of those things that you decide that you want to do is going to really spark your creativity, because creativity can be sparked by anything. You can be influenced by anything. Oh, you are so very welcome, Raymond. You said thank you for sharing all of your beautiful items. You are so very welcome, and thank you so much for joining me. I greatly appreciate that. Yeah, don't be afraid to try something different, because when you try something different, you don't know which one of those things is really going to spark your creativity. And I've been making and creating jewelry for many, many years. And I love to do everything. Now, I don't crochet, but I will take a piece of yarn and make some jewelry from it. I just love to do. I'm not a person that can stick with one thing long. I know that may sound a little different. Thank you, Cat's Craft. Thank you so much for joining me. I greatly appreciate it. Have a wonderful day. Thank you so much. I appreciate you joining me. I can't stay with one thing. Okay, I'm everywhere, y'all. I'm either painting, doing some wire work, Whatever I choose to do, that's what I do. Whatever I choose to, whatever my mind, whatever speaks to me, that's what I do. Thank you. Have a wonderful and phenomenal day. But anyway, y'all, so I'm gonna get off of here. And I've been on here for almost an hour. Wow, that was amazing. Time go by so quick, right? I am the same way. Yes, loving creations. Yeah, this. Hey, you don't know which one is going to really spark your creativity, because you could be doing one thing. Say, for instance, you could be somebody that really love to paint, but you want to do something that from yarn. Pick it up and get familiar with it. That's the one thing that we as creators, when we are not familiar with it, we may be a little scared to try it. But I guarantee you that if you try it, you may make something. And and another thing, and see, I'm getting ready to be all over the place, but she said, OMG, that's me. Not not all over the place. I'm all over the place. That's just my truth. And when I say I'm all over the place, I want to learn everything. I got my hands in everything. I don't want to ever not try something because I am afraid to try it. I try it because I want to get familiar with it. And I think the more you get familiar with doing certain things, because I have had people tell me, well, I want to do some wire work, but I'm intimidated. When it comes to some things, let I do not be intimidated by it, because I allow myself to be open to it, to learn about it. And I think when you are open to it and you are willing to learn about it, you will be amazed at what you can do. Okay. I don't stick with painting. I don't stick with wire wrapping. I do a variety of many different things, because I push myself. I challenge myself. What's the next thing? And what's the next thing? What can I do next? How can I do this better? And I don't be in competition with anybody, because whatever God gave me, He gave to me. So I'm not out there trying to outdo anybody else. I'm trying to outdo me. I sit at my table and I say, what is the next thing that I can make that I've never seen before? I want to do and make and create things that I've never seen before, even though it's jewelry, even though it's a lot of people doing it. When I sit at my table, I don't focus on what they're doing, because I want to make and create something that I've never seen before. I've seen a lot of jewelry, amazing and wonderful things, but a lot of stuff that I do on this platform, like this, to me, this is basic. And the reason why I say it's basic is because we've all seen stretch bracelets. We've all seen stretch bracelets. It's a difference. But when you do stuff, I'm going to get ready to show you another piece. When you do stuff like this is different. This is unique. This is something that you've never seen before. So when you sit down at your table, you try to create something that has never seen that you've never seen before, because your ideas changes the world. They change the world. Your ideas change the world. If people didn't have ideas, then the world would not be able to progress. It wouldn't be able to move forward. We would just be in a stagnant state. But because you have the freedom to express your creativity and have different ideas, okay, that the Father gave you, because all my gifts and talents come from Him. I take no credit for the things that I show y'all how to do on this channel, okay? When you sit at your table, come up with something different. Come up with something that most people don't do. Okay, come up with something, even if it's a million people making jewelry, come up with your own version of it. Okay, come up with it and be open to learning everything about it. I am forever learning. Yes, Diva. Yup. What's for you is for you. Yes. What's for you is for you. And be forever learning, because I'm going to tell you, it doesn't matter how long you do this, you will always be able to learn something new. Always. And I'm going to tell you another thing. You will always forever have your gift. You will carry your gift with you to your grave. Okay, whatever God gave you, you will forever have that thing. You will have it for the rest of your life. You will never not have it. Okay, you will never, sometimes people say, I lost my cujo, I lost my mojo. You will forever have your gift and talent when it comes to creating. It's a difference when you do something in, let me explain a little bit what the difference is. If you are somebody who is a track star, okay, speed, you can run real fast. Speed can't be taught. That has to be what God gave you, okay? But when you have creativity, you will forever have it, because that never dies. Okay, the older you get, as a matter of fact, the older you get, the more wiser you get, your creativity, trust me when I say this, gets bigger and bigger and big. It expands. You'll be seeing stuff you ain't never seen. You'll be seeing stuff that you didn't see 5 years ago. These ideas will start popping and percolating, okay? And that's with your age. But it also comes with you being open to learning things about who you are, okay? When you start getting familiar with yourself and you start allowing yourself to do different things and you stop following trends, and I got to put that in there, and I'm sorry if I said that, but I don't have a problem with a trend, okay? Because we all do things from a trend. But a trend, the person who started the trend is the person that makes the most money from it. Come up with your own trend. Come up with something that sets you apart from everybody else, so that people will be able to know that that's your work and not somebody else's work. And when I'm on TikTok, all I see on TikTok is I see a lot of people do, or it's just a bunch of trends. That's what it is to me on TikTok. Everybody is pretty much doing what somebody else is doing instead of being original. And that's the part that we have to get. We have to be original. Raymond says, variety is the spice of life. Yes. Variety is the spice of life. I definitely will agree with you when you say that. It definitely is. It definitely is, because if everybody was the same and nobody was different, like, like what type of world would that be? It would get boring after a while, you know? But when you're different and nobody knows your next move, they don't know what you're going to do, that's what make it amazing, because you're original. It's only one of you, and don't forget that. So I'm getting ready to get up off of here. I hope this has helped someone. Go make plenty of these rings. Plenty, plenty, plenty. And I'm going to put it on my pinky, my thumb, because it does fit even on my thumb. So if you haven't thumbs up that video, please go and thumbs the video up. And I want to take this time to thank y'all, to say thank you so much for watching. I greatly appreciate your support so very much. And in my next video or my next haul or whatever that may be, peace and blessings. Enjoy your day, Queen. Thank you so much, Diva. Thank you so much. I greatly appreciate it. Y'all have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next one. Peace and blessings. See ya.